Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm finally back out here and I got the brim poles with me, so we're going to try to do a little bit of brim fishing today and hopefully catch a few larger ones to take home with us. Like many people on the Gulf Coast are talking about, it's the 20th year anniversary of Katrina. Now, I lived in Mobile at the time and Katrina didn't really affect us. We got the wind and the rain, but nothing like Louisiana or the Mississippi Gulf Coast, which is often forgotten. As you can see here, this used to be full of trees and it was absolutely devastated by Katrina, and 20 years later it still really hasn't recovered to what it was. All these trees you see sticking up are the last remnants of that storm. The only good thing to really come for this area out of it is that there's a lot of structure deep down in here now. You got stumps all over the place, you got fallen logs. It's created incredible habitat for the fishery here, and that's what we're going to fish today. While it doesn't look like much structure at the top, I can guarantee you just below the surface there are plenty of trees now, and once again from Katrina that's created some major habitat, and it's a quick drop off. So I got this set at about 2.5 feet deep, and I'm just going to go along the shoreline and fish a little bit deeper, hopefully get close to some of the structure and find some brim. I think I got my first bite. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a runner. Always trying to get into, just trying to get in there. Not a bad one to start off the day. Solid female. A little bit smaller than what I would normally keep, so we're going to let her go, but still, couldn't be happier to start off the day with that note. Let's go ahead. You see that circle hook right in the edge of the mouth. This wind is rough today. It's pushed me all over, but here we go. Let her go back in. There might be something on. A little difficult to tell. Yeah, there's a small bluegill right there. There we go. Bring her in. Once again, another female. And that circle hook right in the middle of the mouth. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for fishing with them versus J hooks or what you would normally fish, but there's the proof. Those circle hooks, they just work. There's no question about it. Let's release her as well. So same company that makes the circle hooks also makes this, the Smelly Smacks. It's flea fly. I really like their products, but I'm going to try to throw a couple of these on with the crickets. I don't know whether it'll help or not, but shoot, let's go ahead and try these bad boys out. And I'm going to try these out alone, possibly a little bit later today. All right, there it is. Little Smelly Smacks in the cricket. Let's give this a shot. All right, there we go. Like I said, it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, but there's stuff all along this bottom. Another fun one. Lots and lots of females. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the wind noise. It was only supposed to be a few miles an hour, and now the gusts are up to supposedly 15 to 20 today. Look at that right in the corner again. Let's let her go. Get that bad boy to the boat. This one actually might be pretty good. Oh yeah, it is. That's the first keeper of the day right there. Yeah, I'll take him any day of the week. That is a fillet size. Now, I don't have my ice chest with me, but what I do have is a live well, little angle bait cooler, so I'm going to throw him in there. Let me get some water in that thing real quick, and we'll set him up. All right, got the angle set up. Got this Bubbler XL right here. That's plenty to keep these brim alive, even in the smaller 19 quart, especially for just a few hours. But I'm going to go ahead, turn that sucker on. Put it at the medium setting. You see that bubbler is going to put out plenty of, it's going to aerate that water well. If you're interested in any of the gear I'm using today, specifically when it comes to brim fishing, whether that be the rods and reels, what's inside the tackle box, this angle bait cooler, well, I'll go ahead and make sure to link all that right up here in the corner. You can find all this gear that I'm using today, and I have several videos on the channel explaining why I'm using this particular gear. That didn't take too long, I don't think. Nope. Nice small one back there in that creek. Right where that sluice coming out. That's always a good point to fish, is when you got these tiny little sluices coming out, a little bit of current. Fish like to hide on the edge of that. Wait for something nice to come by. There's one nice and low. A little bit deeper than what I've been catching them at, but alas, Yet another. These fish are pretty cool for this time of year. There you go, bud. Well, things have really slowed down over here, so I'm going to go ahead and make a move and go to yet another creek, probably about a mile or so away. Oh man, that one's got a little kick to it. Deep. Come on now. How in the world? I didn't even hook it, it just got caught around him. Take a look at that. The line just wrapped around him. I've never caught a fish like that, I could say. Let's bring that down a little bit. I bet whenever how in the world did you do that, bud? Yeah, look at that. Well, that's one way to catch a fish. All right. That's a nice juicy cricket. You hook these just like J hooks. You have that chest plate right there. You go through the chest plate. Pull it through. And then you come out just like that. Gives a lot of action. That's how you hook one of these crickets so they stay on a little bit better. A little change of scenery may be all that was needed. I think that's a little bass. It is a little bass. Is it? No, my goodness. Holy cow. I think that's a red ear. If so, that is a big, big red ear. Let's see. Come on now, calm down. There we go. Yeah, that's a big red ear right there. That's another take-home size. He swallowed that hook off to get that out. We'll get him off, and we're going to put him in the live well as well. All right, friend. And here you go. Take a look at that. Now he has a buddy. This wind is an absolute killer, even with these setups, which are usually pretty good in the wind. I just can't get the bait down far enough. So that being said, I caught quite a few fish today. I want to start packing things up, and we're going to start heading back to the ramp. Well guys, that's going to be it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this South Mississippi brim fishing trip as much as I did. But if you did, please make sure to share, like, subscribe for more, and as always, thanks for watching.